Good evening, Dr. Srikanth. Good evening, Cecilia. Hello. Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grandmaster class and I'm Peter Simon with you. The theme for the day is accolade, which means praise and approval, sanction, permission, appreciation, whatever you call it. And today we are going to end the note with listening. I don't know where we are going to start and where we are going to end, but we are going to have a round of, in the beginning, 6 questions from part B, Session 25th test. Session 25th test. This is a Grandmaster class for listening test, part B. Time we scheduled at 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm giving you 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. And I'm going to get a list of all your problems in part B. Write down your problems in part B. 3 minutes, off you go. Yes. Yeah. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you very much, Meera Manoj, for reminding me regarding the YouTube. Once again, you're so nice of you to remind me, because many times I miss many sessions. And then Dr. Srikanth, good evening. Yes, Cecilia, good evening. And yeah, I don't know why I'm finding it very difficult to grab the answers to the listening. I know. Jasmine, Sydney, same with me. Both the B and C. Both B and C. Cecilia, seriously, IELTS listening was simple for me, probably because I have practiced that for a long time. So my score is a 15, Illinois. My score is 15, yeah. Write down whatever you want to write, because 3 minutes is your time. Write down. After that, it's my batting. $17. Today, we are going to do a number of activities. There are 2 messages. I tried doing the listening you put on, but the audio jumped to the part B. Was this peculiar to only me? Sir, it will be my first attempt for OET. I'm scoring really bad in listening. Jasmine. Yeah, all your points, all your difficulties, all your questions, all your queries, all your doubts. I find parts of B and C. What do you find? Where do you find? Neetu. Those who find a difficult practice with Simon Sir, my reading, listening, writing, speaking, all modules improved after following Sir's guidance. Oh, here is somebody who is suggesting others. That's good. Difficult. Okay, you find it difficult. Good. Thank you, Neetu Sajid Kumar. It's my first time with you, sir. Of course, everyone has the first time for the first time, and afterwards they will not leave the stage because the stage takes care of you. I find I find parts B and C difficult. Of course, part C is difficult. Jeba. "90 seconds more. 90 seconds more." Think about all the possible things. Something new. Think about something new. Variety is the spice of life. Monotony is a dangerous game. Consistency should be there in marks, but consistency should be there in marks? No way. There should be progress from one level to another level. Consistency is okay, a standard. A standard today should be the basis for tomorrow. Actually, I feel consistency is the food of fools because they just want to relax. That's it. They don't want to explore. I get 30, and every time 30, I don't accept. There should be a difference. Yeah. Today's standard should be wiped out to make a better standard. Yep. Right. So we have some more points here? No. So we have 20 candidates. Now, you really want to have a wonderful session, and you're going to have it. Okay. So what you can do is I'm giving you 1 minute. Think about a best friend whom you want to give this session. You're free. You're free to share this link with your friends. You're free to share this link with your friends because they're going to bless you. They're going to watch the quality for you. And they say, thank you later. So think of those people who are really, really, really serious. Gift to your friends. We are going to bloom today. How do I share the links, sir? It is there in WhatsApp, it's there in Telegram, it's there everywhere in each and every WhatsApp group. You just copy the link and just send it, post it and send it. Right. 23. just waiting for a silver lining. 25, because 25 includes me, and there will be 2 dozens. Yeah, that's the show for today. Of course, we are going to blast, because inside my heart it is crying out that we are going to have a mega session, because I listen to my heart within inside. When it is very happy, there is an inner soul in my heart. It cries, do the best, do the best. Okay, so I'm going to blast it tonight. Have a sumptuous meal and be ready for a great show. Yeah. So this is the book Jason's Collections, and the test number 25 from the book. If you do not have the book, you can just download from the Telegram channel. Yeah, here it is. This is, here it is. Okay. And here is the link. You can just copy from here. Okay, like this. And you can just copy and post wherever you want. For example, Cecilia. Okay. Somewhere here. So you can just post down like this. Yeah, you can just check it out. Take anywhere, just you can post it. See here how I'm reposting. Yeah, just like that. That's it. That's the way how you are going to send the links to your friends. Yep. So this is, I'll be jumping into different applications. Okay. This is Adobe, and we are on Zoom, and we'll be going to Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, a lot of things. So open, listening, part B. Listening, part B. There we are. Listening, part B. Fine. So there are going to be 2 rounds. Okay. Yes. This is question number 25. Yeah. So, right. Fine. So here is a question. Now study this question carefully. Because before every question, you have some time to study the question. You have some time to study the question. I'm giving you some time. And before I'm going to tell you one thing, this is a demo session for the general public. And whoever is interested, you can call me before this, message me before the session ends, because I'm going to give you admissions. Fine. Now let's focus on this question. Print screen. Let's focus on this question. Fine. This is Telegram channel. That's Olive zero 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 one. So part B in listening is termed Olive, because we have a special channel for this. Right. So here is the point. Right. Okay. Now, what are you supposed to do is, you have to go again, when you are doing individually the sessions, you have to go here and you have to play the audio. The audio is already here. 25 part B. 25, part B.
Part B. In this part of the test, you'll hear 6 different extracts. In each extract, you'll hear people talking in a different healthcare setting. For questions 25 to 30, choose the answer A, B, or C, which fits best according to what you hear. You'll have time to read each question before you listen. Complete your answers as you listen. Now look at question 25. Now read the question.
Okay, afternoon guys. I'm sorry, it's been a bit of a short notice. We've been having a few incidents of IV Jelco infections. I know it's been a busy week and we've been in trouble with a lot of things, transition through to the electronic records from paper. But we need to know that documentation is our responsibility. We need to make sure that Jelcos, once you insert them, you need to document it. We need to check on the patient. We need to work as a team. The handover should be precise, and we need to check all these factors. We need to bring down these incidents. We can't allow these to happen. Last year we had a patient died of an infection, so we need to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So that's why I called you guys up. Let's start our day by not killing a patient. How about that?
So, now what actually the thing is, this is not a very authentic material. Because in some materials, you see some mistakes. In this question, okay, what needs to be focused on? Attending the patient regularly or attending to the patient regularly. See here, attending to the patient. Attending the patient regularly is enough. Attending the patient regularly. Attending the patient regularly. Attending to the patient regularly. So one word is extra there. So let us keep it aside. Now coming to the question. There are 3 parts here. One is about what type of part? This anybody can ask. About what? About what? Someone from my family was telling me this phrase. About what? You talk about something, and somebody comes in between, juts his nose, and says, about what? Means fill in the blanks. Are you talking? That's the point. About what? So this is called the background story or the history. Somebody making notes, please. About what? A series of questions come. Who is the subject of the sentence? Okay. Then, what is the action? Who is the audience? What is the purpose? Why is he talking? Is it a lecture? Or is it a training? All series of questions come. So when you read the first sentence, the background will be playing back. Playback. This is the playback singer. The music is on. You hear. You means the candidate is going to hear. Forget that part. Forget that. So you are hearing. You are hearing something. But here I tell you, you have to listening to something specific because you hear something general. Now, general to specific. There I'm taking you. I'm giving you a flight from general to specific. You hear the general things. From the beginning till the ending. From the beep sound to the closure of this extract. You continuously hear without any interruption. You hear everything. But I tell you, you have to listen. Now, what is this hear and what is this listen? Hearing happens automatically and listening happens with intent. And your intent is prior to content. Your intent should be even before the content starts, even before the beep sound. Many people have a big question mark. What are we supposed to do until the beep sounds? They look this side to the left. They look to the right side. They look to the ceiling. They look to the floor. They look in front. They look behind. And they look everywhere. And some people even close their eyes and just wait. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Waiting to hear? No, you're not supposed to. Activate your brain. That is called as brainstorming. You hear a nurse manager speaking to his team. That means a superior talking to his inferiors. A senior talking to his juniors. A boss talking to his subordinates. See there, read between the lines. There is an authority. There is an authoritative tone. There should have goosebumps all over your body. Fully activated. So nurse manager is speaking to his team. It's one way. He's speaking to, not talking with. Speaking to, one-sided, not talking with. Try to understand. A number of things are there in the background, and the music is played. You have to read between the lines to understand. It is a downward route. It's coming with power. It's instructions. It's the measures that you have to take. From when it comes from the top-down approach, later approach, bottom-up approach. Bottom-up means you as a nurse giving information, you as a doctor giving information to the boss. This is bottom-up approach. Upward route. The information is passing from the base level to the higher level. Upward, climbing up the ladder. Information is passing up. That means passing on the information. If it is top-down approach, information is not just passed, instructions are passed on. What you have to do, some rules, regulations come from above. If you're passing on information from bottom to up, you're just passing on information so that the higher level will take an action on the subject. That's the point here. The nurse manager is speaking to his team. He's a team. So he's the boss of the team. He's talking to them. See the level, how it is going. This. Because of this, you have to do like this. If you do like this, this will be so better. Do it. That's bottom down approach. Top to bottom. The flow is top to bottom. So when it comes from top to bottom, it's established information comes down. Established information. Okay. There is no excuse. You must follow it. That's what it is. Next one. Now he's telling what needs to be focused on. What needs to be focused on? Focus. Focus. The basis. The paramount importance is on what? Paramount importance. Focus, attention, concentration, anything. Take any word. The word may differ in the audio. The words may differ in the audio. Focus. What are you supposed to? Now the words are here. Word is simple. What needs to be focused on? What is required to be focused on? What should be focused on? What must be focused on? What has to be focused on? Importance on what? Attention. Pay attention to what? Concentrate on what? Words may change. Innumerable styles. But the point is that focus, or attention, concentration, or important or necessary things. The most important. Focus will be only one, not multiple. So the main focus, the fundamental focus, the primary focus, the most important focus, the extremely important one, the priority, the requirement, the need, the necessity, the obligation, any type of word may come. You have to be ready for that. So now the word is focus. The word is focus. Now, next one is, if you go to A, the first one is the background. The second one, the second part, what needs to be focused on is the stem. It's the stem. And the three are branches, trifurcated. It's a trident. This is the hand, and this is the trident. You know, trident. This is the hand. You catch hold of anywhere, here or here or here, and you take it and throw the trident. It will go and pierce the person. Okay. Trident in the battle we use. Javelin is single. Trident is 3. Fork as 4. The one which you use as cutlery, knife and a fork. 4. It's a tetradent, but here there's a trident. The handle will be there. You'll throw it. So that's it. 3. So catch hold of the handle. Okay. Now, effectively pacing the week ahead. Effectively pacing the week ahead. Effectively pacing the week ahead. Pace means speed. Okay. Programming for effective result-oriented planning, programming. The week ahead, we are moving forward, pacing, moving forward, pacing, speeding forward, effectively moving forward to the next week. That means progressing ahead, moving forwards, progressive development, attending the patient regularly, attending the patient regularly. First one is a time or management. Second one is, okay, monitoring, observation, attention, okay, supervision. See the point there. You have to bring it into one particular word on a regular basis. Third one is ensuring the completion of procedure. See the everything. First one is the beginning, moving forward. Second one is from the beginning till the ending. Third one is the ending. See the way, the different styles. The beginning, moving forward. Moving forward means starting point. That's why we are moving forward. Ending point, you cannot move forward. It is close. Starting point. So you are moving forward. Attending the patient regularly from the beginning to the ending. Ensuring the completion means ending. So that is the beginning. This is the management, and that is the conclusion. Commencement, the process, and the conclusion. See the way. Start, throughout, and ending. Starting point, ending point, and throughout. A is the starting point, B is the throughout, from the beginning to the ending, and C is the ending point. So see the points. Starting is the management, starting is the planning, B is the management, C is the conclusion. Starting is the planning. Starting is the planning. Second one is the management, B is the management, and C is the checking. Check. First you plan, then you do, then you check. Planning, production, confirmation. See the way, any style you do, any style, there are a number of ways how you analyze these questions. Okay. First one is the start, second one is the management, and the third one is the closure, ending. That's one style. First one is planning, second one is management, and third one is confirmation. Confirm that everything is done perfectly. Okay, 100%. Starting is 0%, and B is 1 to 99%, C is 100%. See, I'm showing you different percentages. First one is 0%. We did not start. 0%. Week ahead, the complete week. This is the start of the week. 0%. Now 1% to 99% going on in between. Then ending at the end of the week, it is 100%. Checking whether it is 100% completed or not. So 0%, 1 to 99%, and 100%. See, I've talked in percentages. Okay. And now the third one, the fourth style now. First one is what to do. Second one is how to do. Then third one is it done or not? What to do for this week? What we are doing during the week? Have we achieved the target at the end of the week? I'm talking in a different style now. What should we do for the entire week? What are we doing in the complete week from the beginning to the ending? And at the end of the week, have we achieved the perfection or not? Different styles. Any one style you follow, still you'll get the answer. Because if you touch an elephant, and if you have common sense, anywhere you touch an elephant, you can say that this is an elephant. That's it. You go and touch the trunk of an elephant, you can feel that it's an elephant, or a leg of an elephant, or the side of an elephant, or even the tail of an elephant. You can understand that it's an elephant. That's what it is. Because you need no, see, for example, if you want to know that it's a cat or a tiger, you can see any part on its body. Just a part, a rectangular area or a square area. Take that one and take that picture. There is a tail, or it's a face, or it's a leg, or it's a back. Okay, anything. Take that area and show. You can understand that it's a cat or a tiger. That's the difference. You need not touch everything from the head to the tail. You need not see everything. Just one glance at it, you see its head or its body or even its tail. You can say that it's a tiger. That's it. For that, you need not go through everything. That is why I'm telling you, don't hear, just listen. Now, listening is what and hearing is what? Everything that goes into your ears is a hearing, but what you want to go is a listening. I'll give you an example. When I was in Mumbai, years before, maybe 35 years ago, when I was in 15 years of age, I was in Mumbai. Then I was in a metro train. And you know, Mumbai is a packed city. And the trains are fully packed. Every 3 minutes there is a train, or every 5 minutes there is a train. But still, every compartment is packed tight. Now, in spite of all these, conditions, people still talk in the trains. Everyone is talking something and everyone is listening. Wherever there are two people, they'll be talking. One person cannot talk, but two people are there, they talk. And everyone is talking, and there is a rumbling sound of the train and the everything. But still, the person who is talking talks normal sound so that it can reach the other person's ear. But in spite of all the disturbances, the other person can listen to him, not just hear. Because everything we can hear. I can hear the fan sound. I can hear the cars honking. A lot of sounds. But the thing is, I listen to what I want to focus. So every bit in detail, carefully they listen. That is what is listening. So what you want, in spite of all these sounds, you don't want to listen to everyone's speech. Everyone is talking. There are 50 people talking, 100 people talking. And there are a lot of other sounds also. And the breeze is just gushing into the compartment and brushing your ears. But in spite of all these things, you listen to your friend, and each and every word of your friend, you can listen. You'll not miss anything. That's called focus, attention, and concentration. And you use some techniques and strategies to focus on. So that's the point. So you should know what you should listen. If you do not know what you should listen, then you will hear everything and you will listen nothing. That's it. Even without your intention, you will hear number of things because ears are open wide. Hearing happens 24/7. Every second you hear hundreds of sounds, but you're sleeping very nicely. But when your mama calls you, when your papa calls you, suddenly you'll get up. Why? That's the difference, the important thing. So you have to listen to something. Now, the first thing is focus. Focus. Focus will be only one. You cannot focus on 10 different things. Focus means one. Only one. Because there are many things coming up. From the beginning to the ending, we have to focus on one thing. What should we focus? What we should focus? Okay. Is it planning the week in advance and moving forward? So this is planning. Second one is implementation. Implementation. Implementing the plan. And the third one is checking whether the plan is executed. That's it. So planning, implementation, and confirmation. See, different ways, same thing in different ways. That's it. If I ask you, what is a tiger? You can tell 10 different things. 10 people tell 10. Tiger looks beautiful. Looks are beautiful. Tiger is ferocious. Tiger is gigantic. Tiger is a predator. Tiger is huge. Everyone says different answer, but everyone is talking about the tiger. That's important. So focus on that one, which is more important. Most important things is this is the stage. These are the stages. The initial stage and the process in between and the ending stage. So initial, process, and ending. So the beginning, the intermediate levels, and the ending. That's it. Whatever you want to take, you get. Okay. First one is 0%, 1 to 99%, and 100%. So this is percentages, work progress. So all these things you can think about. So now I'm going to ask you. You have already heard these things. Now the point is, I'm giving you question number 1. Question, okay, 25. Okay, 0. Okay, olive 001. Okay, olive listening B 001. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what was the answer? You heard the answer. What was the answer? You can just write 7. Type and keep it ready. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Submit your answer. Okay, Cecilia has given the answer C. Right, what about the others? Come on, everyone. If you do not know how to manage, please stay out of the platform. Don't disturb everyone. You should respect the others. Okay? The next time, if anybody opens the mic, I will just remove them. And no questions asked, no answers provided, just will be removed out of the platform. Please. Yeah. So 7 answers are given, 8 totally. Come on. Yeah. Come on fast. Active. Be active. Yeah. 10 seconds more. If anybody is opening the video, please let me know. Send me a message on my WhatsApp or just a message here in the group itself. Nobody is permitted to open the videos, and whoever opens the videos, they will not be permitted in the future sessions. Right. So that's it. So we got number of answers here. We got number of students for participating. Okay, let me check. Yeah. Fine. So now let us check the answer. Let's check the answer. Organize pages. Your part B. Okay, first I'll pass screen sharing. Extract. Okay, now we can resume screen. Yes. Now here is the answer for the first question. Answer is a C. That is ensuring the completion of procedures. You have to remember one thing, more than the beginning, more than the management, completion is more important. What we are doing, we registered the course. We are doing the course. That is not important. Whether we are clearing the OET is important. You registered with Simon sir is not important. You're doing 1 test, 2 tests every day. That's not important. At the end of the day, have you passed or not? That is more important. This is a blind strategy question. That's it. That's it. Just common sense. Just common sense. The beginning is not important. Beginning is not important. Who knows you are going to begin well? Who knows you are managing well? You are beginning for an ending. You are managing for an ending. Ending is not for the beginning. Ending is not for the management. Ending is for ending itself. Management is for ending itself. The beginning also will be for ending. You're starting a course so that you can get a good result in the OET. You're working hard every day so that you can get result in the OET. Result is not for your beginning. Result is not for your working. Ending is more important. Completion, perfection is more important. And that perfection should be confirmed. Otherwise, it's just like playing the fool. Playing the fool. Okay, take it easy. Okay, that's it. That's it. Markmanship. What do you mean by markmanship? You should hit the bullseye. Finished means finished. That's all. Confirmed. You have to, from the beginning itself, you have to target the ending. Okay? That's what it is. Yeah. That's the question. Now let us see here. First one is the manager is speaking to his team. There is nothing in that one other than that. You have to see just to find out the background. Next, the word what needs to be focused on. Focus. This is the main word. This is the main word. This is the main word. The focus is pacing ahead, means advance, means planning. Effectively pacing the week ahead means planning, means moving forward, means planning. Okay, right. Ahead means the beginning. Okay, ahead means we are in advance, means beginning. Right. Plan ahead. Plan, beginning. In advance. Ahead means in advance. Inside advance means before it started. Plan ahead means before you start. Okay. Look before you leave. You're moving ahead. You leave, effectively pacing the week, moving ahead. Look before means plan ahead. That's the point. So ahead means the beginning. And attending the patient regularly. Attending the patient regularly. This is the management. This is the management throughout. Okay. Regularly means from the beginning to the ending. From the beginning to the ending. Ensure the completion. Completion means ending. So first one is beginning, which you start. Second one is from the start to the ending. Third one is the ending. You see there, very three words are enough for you. Is it the start that is important? Is it the management that is important? Or is the completion that is important? You start to end up somewhere. You manage to end up somewhere. But you end up somewhere because you want to start now. No. You end up somewhere because you are managing. No. Everything is for an ending. That's it. So you can see, focus on the beginning, or focus on the management, or focus on the ending. If you focus on the ending only, you can plan ahead. If you focus on the ending only, you can manage well. Because you know that something may go wrong and the result may not be effective. So that in order to be effective, so what you have to do is the beginning should be good. Well begun is half done. Well begun is half done. So you want done aspect, perfection. Then you have to begin well. That's the point. So beginning, well begun is half done. That's the point. A good beginning for a perfect ending. There are number of sayings. Okay. From the beginning till 99%, anywhere anything goes wrong, the ending will not be perfect. So who wants the beginning? Who wants the beginning? Sir, you told me to do, I started. Don't tell all the stories. Whether you have completed the file or not, tell me. Don't tell all these cock and bull stories. Your boss tells you. No, sir, you gave me the file. I started, sir, but suddenly my child. Don't tell all these things. You started, you did 50%, you did 70%. What all you did, that is not my point. Have you completed it or not? Yes or no. Only one word, please. That's the name of the game. So this is pure common sense based question. Okay, pure common sense based question. Straight away, it's visible here because everyone, from mother who cooks in the house, from a student who goes for the exam, what time he started the exam is not important. At the end of the day, at the end of 3 hours, whether he completed his test or not. When he comes out of how did you write the exam? No, I began well, but in between something happened and all these things. No. How did you write? Excellent or not excellent? That's all. We don't want all the stories. When you watch a movie, how was the movie? Excellent. Good. What is the end result? Finally, what's your verdict? That's more important. That's judgment. Judgment is based on the end product, is on the consequence, is on the result, is on the impact or effect. That's the focus. Focus will never be on the beginning. Focus will be never in the procedure. Focus will be in the ending, the end result. Based on the end result, see, for example, you do the procedure, dialysis. Before dialysis, you will explain him what will happen in dialysis. So this is the planning ahead. And you start dialysis from the beginning to the ending, and you complete dialysis. After dialysis, whether you are able to succeed in the project or not. That's important. At the end of the day, you did all the things. A person is suffering from cancer patient. You do lot of treatment. At the end of the day, could you save him or not is important. That's the important. Why you are doing diagnosis? Why you are doing treatment? Because you want to save him. The focus is not a diagnosis. The focus is not treatment. The focus is the end result, saving the patient. That's the focus. Focus will always be the last point. That's the word focus. Be careful. The word focus itself is telling focus in the end point, not at the beginning. Focus will always be. See, for example, when you start, you get into the bus, you get into your flight. What is your focus? Getting into the flight is not your focus. Reaching the destination is the focus. Focus on the destination. The word focus directly takes you to the last point. Why all this audio? Why all these things? For a proficient person, this is all rubbish. Or what you call gibberish or garbage. There is no need of anything else. Focusing on targets. Target means end product. Focus on targets. Focus on targets. That's the point. How many of you agree with this? Say yes, agree. If you disagree, write a D. If you agree, write A. There is the point. Agree, A. Disagree, D. I wrote 2 full words and you cannot type even 1 word, 1 letter. See? Huh? That's the speed. If you agree with my point, what I told you, focus on targets. That's enough. No need to read everything. Oh, sir, we are not able to. Sir, it's very difficult, sir. B is very difficult, sir. C is very difficult. What coconuts are you talking? Coconuts are hard to crack. That's why when you don't understand them, they will be coconuts only for you. You have to crack the coconut. Then only you can eat the fleshy part. Otherwise, it is hard shell. 1, 2, 3 people only attended the session and only 3 people agree. Okay, what about the others? They're sleeping? Okay, fine. Right. See, after telling for 10-15 minutes, 1 letter you cannot type means what great wonder it is. That is my students. Okay, I'm proud of you, dear. So very active. You want to attend 1 full session for 15 to 20 minutes and you don't want to even type an A or a D. If you're angry with me, type D, no problem. I'm very happy. At least you answered. Come on. Just 10 seconds. We're moving to the next part. Every question has a different style. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. That's it. So, Folidare, thank you for response. Noel, thank you for your response. Sindura, thank you for your response. You are the ones who make me feel proud because you are attending the session. Others, maybe they're doing something in the kitchen or doing something else. Okay, that's fine. No problem. We cannot expect every child to listen to us 100%. All right. So this is the point. Focus in the beginning. Focus on the beginning. Focus in the middle, or focus at the ending. So focus will always be on the target. Focus on the targets. From the beginning to the end, you will only focus on the targets. Targets should be achieved. So from the beginning, your eyes will be only on the targets. That is called focus. So write down aims, objectives, goals, focus, concentration, attention. All the three more words I have given you now. Goals, aims, objectives. Goals, aims, objectives. End result, product, end product. Okay, output, always. So that is the first question. Very good. Next. Hide floating. Wait, okay. Remove. Clear all drawings. Okay. Just handful of questions. You're eating voraciously. Now, what is this voraciously, sir? What is this voraciously? You know, eat selectively. Don't eat voraciously. You know, voracious eating. We have animals as example. You know, animals as example. Voracious eaters. Don't eat voraciously, because pigs eat voraciously. Go on eating. Pigs, not selective eaters. Whatever comes, they eat. We should not be like that. We should be selective. Priority-based feeding. Feed on a priority base. Don't do 100 questions. Do one question, but perfectly. That's what it is. Okay. Parrots, they eat. They don't eat whatever is given to it. They select and eat like that. Even swan, if you put water, 90% water and 10% milk, swan takes only milk and leaves the water there. Only milk it will take. It can take that selectively. That's the point. Hide floating. Yeah. So this is the first question. We have already posted there, and the link is here. Okay, we already posted. Yeah. We already posted it here. Yes, this is the first question. Okay, this is the first question. And the audio is here. So forward, yeah. Yes, the audio is forwarded here. Okay, right, the audio. So others can listen to this audio file. Okay, and then they can answer. Now I am giving the answer here. Create a poll. How you have to do the answers here is like this. Question number, yeah, olive. Cancel. Yeah, olive. Create poll. Olive. Listening L. Part B, B dash Z. LB means listening part B. LA means listening part A. LC means listening part C. Remember that one if you don't understand. Right. And this is a quiz mode. And this is A, B, and C. And the answer is here. Answer is here. And the answer is C. Ensuring the completion of procedures. Focus will always be on the final product. Remember that. Focus on the targets. How many hundreds of times we hear, might have heard. Focus on the targets. Focus on the product. Focus on the end result. Focus on the last impact. Focus on the final outcome. How many times you might have heard this, but our mind doesn't work. That activation of your mind is the name of the game. Remember that. Focus on the last part. That's the point. Yes, that is C. Yeah. Logical reasoning. Just pure logical reasoning. Nothing else. A person who has 100% common sense can write this answer without listening. That's it. Questions. This is human life, my dear. Learning is based on human life. If you are experienced in life, realistic life, salutation to you. You will be the winner. That's it. Pure logic. Or you can say absolute logic. Okay, that's it. That is absolute, nothing else. So what you can do is, I'm going to give you this link, copy post link. Every time, whenever, even if you miss the session, you can do like this. Okay, you can do like this. Now I'm going to give you the link here. Just click on this link. It will directly take you there. And the link will open up here, and you go down. There is the audio, and you can click on A or B or C, whichever answer is there. Just go 1 second and click on it. Activate. This is the way how we are going to do the remaining tests. Even any other day, if you are not attending the session, you can just listen, and everything is there. And there are a lot of activities there. Yeah, just go and answer this. So any answers? Not yet. Go and answer for a second. And you will know how it works in this bubble, A or B or C. The bubble A or B or C. No answer still now. Just go and click that. Just one word, that is called the operating word. You click, you put the key inside, and then one click and the lock unlocks. That is called operation. So that operation is here. You listen everything here. Okay, maybe you'll miss, but if you trust this, you will not miss. You trust this, maybe you'll miss, but if you trust this, you'll not miss. Okay, right. One student has given the answer. That's good. Yeah, fine. Now let's move on to the next. People are not ready to learn. If you learn one question like this, you can answer 10 questions. That's the point. You answer 10 questions, afterwards you cannot answer even one question properly. But if you answer one question like this, you can answer 10 questions like that. So learn the method. Learn the method, not just answering the question. That is not important. The steps, the approach, the strategy. 4 students have answered. Very good. Come on. Now, Aisha, Dr. Aisha Murtada. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, hello, dear. This Aisha Murtada is a doctor who is in the United Kingdom now. She joined for a crash course with me, maybe 8 days or something, and she cleared everything. She paid a 1 month fee. Okay, 1 month fees just for 8 days. And she attended everything and she cleared it in the first attempt. Her testimony is also there. Okay, fine. Yeah, Aisha, I'll get back to you later. Fine. Now the second question. So before moving further, because I want to know how well you have received this explanation. Okay. Write your comments on the strategy. Write your comments on the strategy. Write your comments on the strategy. I'm giving you 30 seconds because if you tell these are useful, then only I can explain more. Nah? If you feel that they're not useful, then what's the benefit of explaining? Yeah, just write 30 seconds. Lemon juice. Fine. Write your comments on the strategy implemented. So every question has a different strategy, okay? You have to learn and master these strategies because at every different mode, you have to turn your wheel or steer your wheel and balance the vehicle. "30 seconds. I'm only checking out how many students are regular, how many students are obedient, and how many students are ready to learn, how many students are commenting and feeling that it is very important for that is what I'm extracting. I don't need anything from you. Okay. I don't need anything from anyone. I'm just checking out so that I can accommodate you in the future sessions. So if some people say, sir, we are getting some benefit, then I can accommodate them. If nobody says, then why should I invite them in the first place? Because they don't have any practical benefit. Yeah. Write down, write your comments. What did you learn? Was it useful? Write in one sentence only. Only one sentence I want, nothing more. What did you get? What benefit did you get? Sir, all your classes are very much useful and interesting. Thank you so much for everything. God bless you. Thank you for your blessings. Yeah. So next, so there is one student comment. Okay, to listen from audio, what we need to focus. Yeah, absolutely. Sibia Anto from the United Arab Emirates, nurse by profession, originally from Kerala, God's own country. Yeah, so 2 comments. Yeah. So now we are moving to the second question. Yes. Second question. Because I see many people are sleeping, so I'm inviting some other people so who can participate. Nobody should joke with the English exam. Prepare, focus, and hit it one time. Yeah, this is a message from a doctor who has passed OET in the first attempt. She was telling, sir, I was giving less time. I had less time when I knew you. I just had already booked my exam and I started. So I did not have any other choice but work hard. That was her message. And if she had prepared for full length, definitely she would have given me some A or a B plus, definitely. Right. Nobody can joke with English exam, but they are joking with their own life and money and time and yeah, they are playing the fool, beating around the bush. Okay, right, 6 answers. Now let's move on to the second question. Here you are. This is A. Right. Now we have the B. Question number 26. Okay. This is problem-based question, that is concentration-based question, and this is problem-based question. For every problem, there should be a solution. For every focus, there should be a target. For every problem, there should be a solution. Okay, that is go through the question. Go through the question. These are the questions I'm taking for the first time. I had never taken these questions before because normally I take authentic materials only, and these are prepared from some institution. So these are the first time I'm taking, but still the concepts are concepts, the same thing. Yeah. So I'm going to play the audio now.
We had a patient died of an infection, so we need to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So that's why I called you guys up. Let's start our day by not killing a patient. How about that?
Question 26. Now read the question.
During your stay, we will work to keep you as comfortable as possible. Unfortunately, it is unrealistic to feel zero pain after surgery. Our goal is to manage your pain at levels allowing you to participate in physical therapy and other activities. We have many tools to attack pain, starting with the peripheral nerve catheter, or PNC, inserted into your operative leg by the anesthesia team. The PNC delivers numbing medication to surround the nerve that supplies feeling to your hip or knee. We supplement the PNC with other medications as needed, either in pill or IV form. One big help in controlling your pain is to keep your new joint active by moving and working with therapy. Lying in bed too long can result in more pain as the joint grows stiff. In addition to pain medication, you will receive a 10-day supply of Lovenox.
Question 27. Now read the question.
So that is the second question. Okay. There's the link for the audio file. And then we'll have the answer now. So you have the point here. So it is Olive LB 0002. Yeah. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit your answer first. Submit your answer. Here, submit your answer here. 15 seconds, A, B, C. Submit your answer here. Yeah, Cecilia has submitted. What about the others? Meera Manoj. Good, thank you. Yes, Noel, very good. Inba Bhaskar. Inba Bhaskar, very good. That's what I like, active participation. Active participation shows that the students are very serious. If you are not active, I'll become dull. Yeah, one more. Good. Sibia Anto. Very good. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students have participated out of 16, 14. Yeah. Fine. Now let us check your answer. Okay. Here it is. Oh, come on. The answer is C. Varied but usually infrequent. Varied but usually infrequent. Okay. So, risks associated with the procedure. So the problems, I'm going to give you another technique here. Just be ready to listen. The risks associated with the procedure are, this is a common thing. Any procedure will have similar effects. Any procedure. It's procedure in general. General to specific. General to specific. Again, the same strategy. General to specific. Yeah, now let us see here. It's quite clear, quite obvious. Right. So let me check. So Mira, C. Noel, C. Sibia, C. 3 students have given the correct answer. Okay. Now, those who have already given the answer, they can confirm the variation here, whether this approach is right or not. And those who did not get the right answer also can understand how better this style will be. For this, you don't need to listen to the audio. You don't need to listen to the audio for this question. I'm going to show you. Already it's proved a number of times. Because they are asking a phenomenon, a procedure, any procedure has similar things. Any procedure. It may be effective, or it may be successful, it may be unsuccessful, and it may be partially successful. Number 1, it may have low risk, it may have moderate risk, it may have higher risk. Anything, any procedure, mere common sense. A doctor can understand this very easily. Okay. And even a nurse can understand this procedure. For example, you are addressing a person who got that infected toe because of a nail gangrene or something, a rust. If the dressings, the procedure of dressings is perfect, the toe will be healed. If the procedure is not perfect, if it is not cleaned properly, if the pus is not removed properly, if the gangrene is not removed properly, it is not cleaned with lotion, and rust stains are still inside, then it may become poison. Okay. And the toe may be, there is a need for the amputation of the toe. Somebody has written ambulation. Okay. No. So ambulation, they wrote amputation. Okay. One of the letters. They don't know the difference between amputation and ambulation. Okay. So if the poison, okay, is not cleaned, the toe might be necessary that you have to amputate the toe. And if you neglect still, the leg itself should be amputated. That's the problem. Leg itself should be amputated. So be careful. So any procedure It may be from 0 risk to 100% risk. Risk is risk. Avoiding risk is success. Ignoring risk is failure. And the levels of failure. That's it. 0%, 50%, 100%, or 0%, 1 to 99%, 100%. So total failure, total success, and partial in between. Okay. So everywhere the same logic applies. Now, any procedure is without any risk. Is any procedure without risk? And is any procedure benign? And all the procedures can be corrected by default. Procedure can be benign, mild, or moderate. Mild, moderate, or benign. Now, what is the meaning of this benign? Yeah. Benign means pleasant and kind. Okay. Benign means pleasant and kind. Okay. Gentle. A benign growth, benign tumor. Benign tumor. And the serious one is malignant tumor. Benign. Okay. Not harmful. Benign is not harmful. Okay. So, mild, very soft, not very much. It's maybe 10% or 5% or 20% or 25%. Mild, less harmful, not harmful, not always harmful, just 10% harmful, not very difficult. Now, life is not at stake. Okay, there's one. Moderate and malignant. Malignant is okay, dangerous. Benign is safe. Malignant is dangerous. Okay. So procedure can be benign, procedure can be moderate, procedure can be dangerous also. Any procedure, heart operation, surgery, anything. Okay. Even blood transfusion. If the body doesn't take blood, okay, little itching is there, so benign. And reaction is there. Okay, body repels. Then what happens? It's been malignant. Any procedure, cesarean operation for childbirth. It may be benign, it may be moderate, it may be malignant, dangerous, harmful. Anything may have. So any procedure. So now I'm talking sense here. I'm trying to be sensible here. I'm trying to put in some important concept here. So benign. Risks are benign. Only benign. Any procedure, any risk, is it only benign? Sometimes it may be malignant also, or harmful also, dangerous, risk, life at risk also. Okay, anything, any procedure. Risk associated with the procedure, surgical procedure, operation. Okay, you hear a doctor discussing with the patient the complications of a surgical procedure, any surgical procedure. Open brain surgery or open heart surgery or open kidney surgery or whatever, or any type of surgeries they are doing now. Okay. So the risks are benign and then can be corrected. Is it possible? Only that, only one level? Benign means mild risks only, not harmless risks. Maybe harmful also. How can you say that it is not harmful? Common sense, my dear, common sense. Pure common sense. This is surgical procedure. Surgical procedure may be related to brain, may be related to heart, may be related to childbirth, may be related to something else. Procedure in general. Procedure in general. A surgical procedure. One surgical procedure means any surgical procedure. A means one. One means any. Try to understand that. Any one. Take any surgery. Not the. The means particular. It is a specific. The surgical procedure. No, it's not specific. It is generic. General. General means common. Common means normal. Normal means usual. It's everyday routine. Any procedure if you take. That is the point here. It's just like that. Not any particular procedure. Particular procedure can be risky. That particular may be easy, may be difficult. But in general, he's talking general. It's not just benign. It can be moderate. It can be harmful. Life is at risk also, maybe. Then, all the procedures, all the risks, can they be corrected? No, some cannot be corrected. Some can never be corrected also. Some procedures, if they go wrong, they can never be corrected. Okay. Benign means corrected, but always benign? No. If it is not benign, it is very dangerous. Then what? Then can it be corrected? No. Not all the risks. The risks. The risks means all the risks. All the risks. Not one particular. A risk, no. The risks means all the risks. Means 100% you have to take. All the different, it's a complete picture, class of risks you have to take. So it's not one, it's many, multiple, innumerable risks are there. It may be from low level to moderate level to high level. Okay. The risk may be related to health. The risk may be related to something else, anything. Okay. Fine. Next one. Second one. Uncommon. Why? Only uncommon? The risks of the procedure uncommon? Why can't they be common? Why only uncommon? Can't they be common? They can definitely be common also. If they may be uncommon, they may be common also. How can you say common without uncommon? Risk may be common, risk may be uncommon also. Suddenly some sort of new risk comes, then what? That is uncommon. But always uncommon? There are many common risks of procedure, which you already know. Any procedure, all the common risks you already know. Common risks are there. With every procedure, there are common risks. Common means general risks, normal risks, usual risks. Don't you know the common risks of any procedure? Common risks means you already know. Uncommon risks means don't know. Suddenly they come out. Something new. Rare risks. Rare risks. Rare risks may be rarely, but common risk will be commonly. Means 90% common risk will be there, 10% only uncommon risk. So uncommon risks are there means common risks are also there. Common risks without uncommon risks, they will never exist. They will never exist. So it is bifurcated. Common risks and uncommon risks. Okay. But B is self-defeating. B is self-defeating. Risks are problem. Risk itself is a problem. How can it be problem-free? B is self-defeating. It lost itself. Okay. B is self-defeating answer because uncommon and problem-free. Problem-free. How can problem-free then risk? Is there any problem-free risk? Is there risk itself is a problem? So how can a problem be problem-free? Risk synonym is problem. How can a problem be problem-free? Risk means problem. Problem means risk. Problem means hazard. Hazard means danger. Danger means difficulty. Synonyms. How can a problem be problem-free? How can a risk be risk-free? Self-defeating question. Mere common sense. Benign and be corrected. If it can be corrected, if it is benign, it is not a risk at all. A is also self-defeating. You can see there. Can be corrected. The risk happens and can be corrected. If it can be corrected, that means anytime you can correct. So allow the risk to happen and correct afterwards. So if you allow the risk to happen and you can correct it, then how can it be a risk? You already allowed the chance. The risk is going on and you can correct it. Why don't you correct in the beginning itself? And remove the risk itself so that it can be problem-free. There is no risk like that you make now. If it can be corrected, that means there is no risk. So he is being self-defeating. Okay. Now, problems: benign, moderate, benign, moderate, malignant, dangerous, harmful, harmless, moderate, harmful. So these are three types. Risk cannot be only mild. It can be moderate, it can be dangerous also, harmful. Harmless, harmless means less harm or without harm. Okay, it cannot be harmless. Risk by itself, risk means harm. It cannot be harmless. Risk means, yeah, danger. Danger means harm only. How can it be harmless? Low risk. It's not harmless, it is low risk. Low risk means 10% risk. Okay. Then uncommon. If it is uncommon, common also are there. So there may be common also. Risks involve common and uncommon. Risks involve low harm, moderate harm, and excess harm. Low, moderate, and excess. Harmless is impossible. Risk itself is harm. 0% harm, there is nothing like that. 1% to 100% harm is okay. But 0%, that means not a risk at all. It's not a risk at all. 1% harm is not there. Then how can you call it as a risk? Harmless is 0%. No way. First one, benign means mild. 0 to 25% is benign. 25 to 75 is moderate. 76 to 100 is malignant or harmful, danger to life. High risk, moderate risk. 25 is low risk. 50 is moderate risk. 75 and above is high risk. So can risk be only mild? No, risk may be moderate and high also. So A is defeated. Risk can be corrected. So it is not risk at all. It can be corrected anytime. So after 1 day, after 2 days, after 10 days, it can be corrected, means brought back to normal. So how it is a risk at all? So can be corrected is self-defeating. Can be corrected. Cannot be corrected. Risk cannot be corrected. If something happens wrong, you cannot get it back. It is irreversible. Okay. Can be corrected means reversible. Come back to normal. No. So next one, uncommon. Why uncommon? There may be common problems also, which in every operation, there are some risks. So why are you ignoring common problems? Okay. Right. Next. Problem free. How can a risk be problem free? So this is self-defeating. So by default. Now, before coming to the question, yeah, check once again the question number 26. Okay. Now I am proving. Those are called eliminating techniques. Elimination techniques. So deductive methods I apply till now. Now I am applying the inductive method. Altogether, inductive plus deductive is equal to the final result. Okay. Varied. Yeah. Risks are multi-dimensional. Not just common, not just uncommon. If they are common, there definitely should be uncommon. Uncommon means rarely happens. That means commonly also happen. Na? Many risks are there common. Say for example, 10 times you are doing this procedure, 8 times common problems are there. Okay. So for example, cesarean, blood loss is common risk. Blood loss, maybe anemia. So common problem, common. Every time you cut, okay, for cesarean section, you cut then blood is lost. So common. So wherever common or wherever uncommon is there, uncommon, there is nothing uncommon without common. They are mutually interdependent. Okay. For example, in some things he is good. That means in other things he is not good. That's understood. He is good at caroms. That means he is not good at many other games. Try to understand this. There is a relation. If he is good for some things, he is not good at other things. He is good at studies. That means he is not good at games, maybe. Many other things he is not good. That is understood. So that is called relationship. Relationship. Okay. Wherever these are called opposites. Common, uncommon. Frequent, rare. Common means frequent. The frequent is there in the third one. You see there. Frequent means common. Uncommon means infrequent. Both are their relations. How is confusing? You see there. Can be corrected, corrected, incorrect. Cannot be corrected, can be corrected. See, the opposite frames are there. Cannot be corrected means irreversible. Irreversible means not possible. Rare means infrequent, means uncommon. Everywhere the words are there. The only the thing is, he's playing with the words there. Right. Now let us see. Varied. Varied means many dimensions. Varied means multiple. Varied means it may be benign, it may be moderate, it may be harmful. Varied. Okay. But usually infrequent. Usually infrequent means unusually frequent. See there, it is related. Uncommon, totally uncommon. No. Usually infrequent means commonly infrequent, but specially, particularly it is frequent. Usually infrequent. See, they are very careful. Usually they are infrequent, varied, but everywhere the same thing doesn't come. One time this time, one time that. They are infrequent. It's not frequent. It's not common. Different situations, different things happen. So variation, risks will be varied, risks will be infrequent. They're not common. Okay. Right. Usually infrequent. Usually infrequent. That means what? Risks will be usually infrequent. Okay. Danger will be, okay, usually infrequent, means not very frequent, not very common. Danger maybe 2% or 3% or 5%. That is very clear. Number of operations, thousands of operations. It's maybe 2 or 3 out of 1,000. Okay, risk. Side effects, maybe 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 1,000. Blood transfusion, 1. Complications, 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of 10,000. Usually infrequent means their risks are not regular. Risks are only infrequent, means uncommon. Okay, right? Varied. Varied means what? Sometimes less, sometimes moderate, sometimes high. Different. But they're not regular. One time one risk will be there, another time another type of risk will be there, another time another. So they are not same risk every time. No. That's the point. Okay. So do you need to see the question for this one? You think about that. The logic which I have explained, do you need the audio for this? This is a general question. Always remember one thing, OET is a generic based test, but requires specific vocabulary, but generic based, general information, not just an orthopedist can, surgeon can do, or a doctor can do, or a nurse can do, or a podiatrist. No. This is common that any medical professional can write, common to everyone. You need not be a specialist in the subject of medicine or something for this. Even a person who is not in the medical field also can answer these questions. Don't think that you need to be a doctor or a nurse or a podiatrist to answer these questions. Anybody can answer these questions. So simple as a person who has English knowledge can answer. This is not tested on medicine, my dear. This is tested on English. This is an English language test. See from the English angle, not from medicine angle. Subject. Okay. No, language. This is not the subject. This is the language. Not subject is medicine. Language is English. Subject may be astronomy. Language is English. Subject may be mathematics. Language is English. See from the linguistic part. Reason, language, reason. Logic, pure logic. So, now the question is, agree or disagree? If it is agree, you write A. If you disagree, you write D. No problem. A or D, agree or disagree. It's already 12 o'clock. I'm teaching you concepts, okay? If I want to teach you these explanations, no answers, no, it is very simple. I could have taught you 20 questions by now, but who wants? It's garbage for me. We don't want people who come and learn some questions. We want people who want to learn the concepts, which give me a fish, I will live for a day. Teach me fishing and I will live for a lifetime. I want to teach you fishing. That means without me, you can go and catch every day and you can live. That is what I'm trying to do. Otherwise, I'll give you 100 questions and tomorrow again, you'll come with a new 100 questions. Then you'll say, sir, this also I don't understand. Again, teach me all this. What nonsense are you talking? I go on. Even after teaching you 100,000 questions, every day 100 questions for 30 days, 3,000 questions I'll teach you. Then again in the exam, you don't understand anything. And again, you come to me and say, sir, in the exam, I did not understand those questions. Those were different, sir. You taught me 3,000 questions, but those are different questions. How can I answer, sir? You tell. Because I'm not, okay, giving you fish to live for a day. I'm teaching you fishing, so that any fish you can catch. The technique of fishing, okay? Because if I give you fish, you don't live begging. Give me one fish, give me one. Every day you'll come and beg me one fish, give me one fish, give me one fish. Okay, I'm going to transform you from a beggar to a prince. And you can fish and give to others also. A candle which has light will give light to other candles. Okay. A beggar, he can only borrow, he can never give others. So, a person who can learn, he can bless others. So, be a blessing for yourself and for others. Okay, fine. Now, 2 points. 12 o'clock, midnight past. So, now I'm going to ask you one final question before closing. All right, everyone in the meeting. Okay. Do you want to learn the concepts? Today I have taught you 2 concepts. What are these concepts? Do you want to learn the concepts or do you want answers to the questions? You want concepts or answers? If you want concepts, you'll become a prince. If you want answers, you'll become a pauper. Every time you'll go and ask, give me 10 rupees, give me 10 rupees, everyone. You want to earn for yourself, or you want to go and beg, brother, please give me 100 rupees. I want to buy this, buy that. Like, you tell me. If you want concepts, I am with you. If you don't want concepts, if you want answers, go to somebody else. Don't come to me. Yes. Only serious kinds of students, please come to me. Others, they'll anyhow, even if they come, they'll just run back. Why? We need not bother about them. Nobody can stand, the fire. Only iron can stand in the fire. Okay. Even gold melts. Iron, that strength should be there. If that is there in your spine, okay, enter the dragon. Bruce Lee. Yeah. Kung Fu Karate. Okay, we are doing Kung Fu Karate now. We are attacking Kung Fu Karate, black belt, brown belt. Okay, you can attack in any way. Be a warrior. Be a warrior. Don't be crybaby. Oh, every time. Sir, I failed in the exam, sir. Again, sir. Oh, I lost so much money, sir. I paid this much money, sir. I cannot pay you, sir. I cannot. So why do you want to do OIT in the first place? Don't cry. Realize something is wrong with you. Come out of the shell. Okay? Come out of the shell of ignorance and start learning. This is the day. Do or die. If you want to win, give a war cry and go ahead, charge, attack. Otherwise, self-goal. Say, I cannot, and leave it. At least you'll save your money and your time and your family's peace of mind. Okay. So concepts, those who want to learn concepts. Yeah. So any new student is there who is interested to join, you can get back to me. Okay. And I'm going to give you admissions. And those who don't want to study, just stay away, no problem. Even if you come here, you'll not get anything, because these are coconuts for you, coconuts. What, sir, Mr. Simon, sir, you're telling coconuts. How can anybody answer without reading, sir? That's the difference. Okay. That's the difference. A CEO of a company will earn millions of rupees sitting in the office, and a person who is just entered, he will earn just a mere thousands per month. Okay. There's the difference. Experience, practice, perseverance. Okay. Perseverance means you have to stand in the fire and come out. Okay, clean. Then only you can win the battle. There is no second option. There are no secrets to success. You have to work and you have to come out successful. There is no other. You are the warrior. You should give the war cry. You should defeat the enemy. You, and everything is you, nobody else. Okay. Simon sir only will be there in the helicopter and say, shoot or fall down. Something like that. He is safe somewhere. You are the person who is going to the battlefield. Sit in the chair. Okay. Be in the hot seat. And you will get the heat, fire. And you have to answer. You have to understand. You have to write. You have to face everything. So brace yourself, tie your belt, take your sword and attack is the name of the game. So tomorrow we are coming with part C. How many of you want part C tomorrow? Every day I'll give you 2 questions. Enough. 2 questions are enough. Every day 2. Because see, first question was related to, what is that? Focus on the targets. 2 words. Targets, focus. That is only two words, nothing else. Focus, targets. That's north to south, east to west. This is east to north, nothing. East to west, north to south. That's all. Good and bad. So they are called relative terms. In the same way, focus, targets. There, just that one. Nut and bolt. Nut and bolt. Then second one, this one. Problem. Problems. Multifaceted. They cannot be one single. Benign, mild, it can also be moderate. So A is God. And risks. Risks are risks only. If everything can be corrected, then how can they be called risks? A is self-defeated. B, risks. How can they be problem-free? Problems can be problem-free. Risks can be risk-free. Impossible. So B is self-defeated. Automatically C is the right answer. Okay, I'm giving you 1 minute. You can write whatever your comments you say. Sir, you are teaching nonsense or coconuts also. You can write whatever you want to write. You can write. No problem, because you are just taking the exam to prove that you are efficient in English. But I have already got the teaching qualification in English from Cambridge University. So your verdict doesn't make any difference for me, but your verdict tells what you are, how you understand. So if you face that this is difficult, you tell me so that I can understand something is difficult for you, so that I can be of a helping hand to you. If you say, sir, I don't understand anything, sir, these are coconuts, tell me, I can help you more. Okay, I can give you more examples. Okay, I can group them into different, two types of questions. Now, these types of questions, you go and check. Okay, so write 1 or 2 sentences regarding your today's experience, so that if we, at least 5 or 6 students are interested, then I can give tomorrow part C, listening. Tomorrow part C, listening. Write your sentences, 1 or 2. If you don't want to write anything, goodbye. Today I'm too much busy. Okay, boss. Who knows, maybe after 1 hour or half an hour, I'll come back again. I don't know. Always expect the unexpected from Mr. Simon. Okay. Because what time he will do what, nobody knows. Always war, 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 war. This is OET. OET is a war. You have to be alert anytime. If you cannot be alert to my lecture, how can you be alert to the questions which are coming from which angle? You don't know. Okay. Be ready. Answer may come from any angle. The question may come from any angle. Simon sir can take class anytime. Yeah. 30 seconds remaining. Simon sir told only 2 lessons. Why do you want a big fan? I don't want fan. I want AC fan. I already have. Smita Kanta from the United Kingdom. I don't want fans, I want ACs. What do you mean by AC and fan? You don't know, no, I will tell you. Fan means those people who say, very good, sir, thank you very much. That I don't want these fans. I want ACs, they will cool you in heat. So what is that fan? What is that AC? Those who get good results in the exam. There is one doctor who came just now, I told, she's an AC now. Every time she comes and says, they give something like that, AC. After getting good result, sir, I got the result. That is AC for me, you understand? Fans are before the exam. ACs are after the exam. And there are some generators also. They don't pass in the exam again and again, and generators. Generators, not AC, generator. Always you have to push them. It will not work on its own. It should you push them like that. And I don't want generators at all. Because with this many people I invited and only 20 people came. And half of them ran away. I'm always a big fan of your lectures, sir. The way you explain everything seems so easy. Thank you so much, sir, for the excellent session. But when we start doing the exam, again it becomes coconut, sir. We don't understand anything. What to do, sir? That's the problem because you don't practice a bit. Okay, reading between the lines. The way you explain everything seems so the word seems that appears to be very easy, sir, when you explain. But when we do it, my tab has gone out of charge. Okay. Seems means appears to be, means not reality. Smita Kanta. Smita Kanta. Seems means appears to be. Means may not be true. Next step. Yeah. Many thanks, sir, for this part. C of most importance to me, as this part I find most difficult. Unfortunately, it contains 12 questions, which will contribute majorly to high scores after part. Okay. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Done. See you again. Bye, all of you. Good night. Who is this? Thanks, sir, for listening to us, sir, in order to focus and find out the answer with good explanation.